This is 7 News at 6 with Melissa Doyle.
Good evening. It was snowing in the Blue Mountains just a week ago, but tonight firefighters are battling a threat they usually only face in summer, a bushfire. Our reporters are standing by in the fire zone with the latest information for residents. Plus, we're live to Rural Fire Service headquarters on the mission to protect homes. Residents in Wentworth Falls were sent emergency warnings by telephone today, preparing them for evacuations. And fire crews say the risk isn't over.
The Blue Mountains glowing red. These are the first flames of the bushfire season edging towards homes.
I try not to panic, but yeah, when it really started to flare up, as you can see, it started to cut through there. That's when we started packing the car.
Fire crews lost control of the inferno at Wentworth Falls last night. Residents along 3 streets here were told to prepare for evacuations.
The kids packed some possessions, their bedtime toys and their pillows.
The smouldering scene defied today's wintry 14-degree maximum, but even icy winds fanned some ferocious flames.
The main concern coming into this afternoon is the wind. This is a typical area of very high winds, so it's containing as much as we can before those winds come in.
This fire is so difficult to fight because of its inaccessibility. The flames are burning on the other side of a steep escarpment, making water bombing helicopters the only effective weapon.
Ground crews followed into embers where they could, while fire tankers remained staggered near the homes under threat. Then this afternoon, a breakthrough. Wind gusts failed to reach the forecast 70 kilometres an hour.
That's what we're looking at the moment, just to see if the wind direction changes, it might head back this way, but at the moment I think we're pretty good.
That allowed firefighters to bring the blaze down from 30 hectares to 5, but it's left a black scar that not long ago was white.
2 weeks ago we had a whole bunch of snow, like 5 centimetres deep, and now we have a bushfire, so it's like shocking.
Well, live now to Angie Asmus at Wentworth Falls. And Angie, what will fire crews focus on tonight?
Mel, this blaze still isn't fully contained, and unfortunately, as we lost daylight here this evening, we also lost those 2 vital water bombing helicopters. So later on tonight, it is going to be up to fire crews to position themselves along all those points where this blaze could flare up again and inch closer to homes. A short time ago, I spoke with the Mayor of the Blue Mountains about the work that's still ahead.
During the night, these magnificent crews will essentially base themselves where the fire may come out and work to safeguard properties and just hope that the weather is good to us.
Now, these efforts today have given residents huge peace of mind, but authorities are just reminding everyone to remain vigilant until we get that official all clear, Mel.
Absolutely right, Angie. Thank you very much. Now, Chris Maher is also at Wentworth Falls. And Chris, do we know how this fire started, particularly given it is the middle of winter?
Mel, a fire investigation team has been called in and will examine the scene looking for anything suspicious, just given how out of place this blaze is, igniting in still very chilly winter conditions. One thing to consider perhaps has been referred to here by locals, that there are popular caves on this escarpment and that in the past people have lit campfires. Now, it comes after the arrest last night of a 34-year-old man over an unrelated fire at Mitchell's Pass near Glenbrook. Now, he was arrested at the scene, taken to Springwood Police Station and later charged with intentionally causing a fire. Mel.
All right, Chris Maher, live from Wentworth Falls. Thank you. Let's now get the latest on the Wentworth Falls blaze from Inspector Ben Shepherd at Rural Fire Service headquarters. And Ben, is there any threat then to residents tonight?
No, look, they'll need to continue to monitor the situation though, because there is still the possibility the fire may flare in the winds overnight. But thankfully, we're not going to see those winds that we saw flare this fire quite quickly towards homes last night and early this morning. How rare is it at this time of year? Look, it's not out of the realms of possibility to see fires at this year. What is unusual is to see snow only 2 weeks ago and see fires in this vicinity quite quickly afterwards. This time last year, though, we were losing homes up on the mid-north coast. So it's a timely reminder, make sure you're prepared for this fire season.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Ben Shepherd, thanks for the update and all the best to your crews as they work throughout the night. Sally Barry joins us now. Sal, what's behind the winter heat?
Well, Mel, Sydney's seen its warmest day since the start of winter today, peaking at 22 degrees in the city, and that's thanks to the low humidity and also those westerly winds. Those conditions, of course, have fuelled the fires in the Blue Mountains today, and this is just the start of things to come. We've seen record-breaking temperatures in the northwest of Australia, which is known as the heat engine, and that hot air mass will be pulled south by passing cold fronts come spring. Now, this weather pattern combined, of course, with that strengthening El Nino we have will be a big problem for fires in the coming months. And Mel, the winter heat is not over yet. I'll have Sydney's full forecast a little later.
I will see you then, Sal. Thanks very much.